Hey guys, I wanted to share with you how I am adjusting since Amy is leaving. This is a work in progress. I am still learning. I have been watching YouTube videos trying to figure out Trello, and I have it set up not completely 100%, but it's a work in progress. So bear with me because I'm learning too, and I hope this helps you um, a little bit with your follow-up system. Because, like I said, with Amy leaving, everybody's kind of in shock and it's like, what am I going to do? Well, it's just time to change gears and we'll figure it out, you guys. So, I'm using Trello. I'm attempting to use Trello. I'm starting out, and I wanted to share how I have my board set up. So everything in blue right here is a board. I have two separate boards. You can have as many as you want. I have two separate boards, one for follow-up and one a weekly glance. So let me show you what I've got. So I have my open parties here. I will put those there. Have pre-delivery. That means orders that have been placed but have not shipped. Delivery follow-up or delivered follow-up. Once I have that tracking number, I put the tracking information in my card, which are these little squares. These are cards. I put it in a card and I will move it to here. So I'll enter the customer information, then I'll add the tracking, put it in here. Once it says delivered, I'll follow up with the customer and say, hey, I just wanted to make sure that you received your order and everything's okay. Please let me know. Something as simple as that. Once that happens, I move them over to my first month mail. So I do 3 months of mail when customers order. And each month I follow up. As you can see, I do not have everything in here because I'd have stuff all over the place. Like I said, it's a work in progress. I'm working on it, and I'll get there. But so far, I really like how Trello is and all the things that you can do with it. So let me explain. You have lists. These right here in the gray boxes are your lists. And these are your things to do. It's kind of like a tablet. Like at home, whenever you write down a list of things to do, this is your pad that you're going to write on. And this is all the things that you're going to do. So I have created a template as a base for each customer. And how you do that is this right here at the bottom. It says create from template. Click that. I already have a template already created, but you would create a new template. Once you figure out the information that you want for each and every customer, go ahead and create a template. It will save you time. The first 5 or so that I did, I was doing individually, and it takes a little bit more time than doing it with this template or with a template already created. So I'm going to do a card based off one of my personal orders. So I'm going to click on this follow up right here where it says new customer setup. I'm going to go ahead and type my name in here. And create card. As you can see, it says I want to keep my checklist, I want to keep my labels, and I want to keep the attachments. So create my card. I'm going to open that up. And this is what my card looks like on the inside. Right now, it is located in the pre-delivery. So that means the order is placed, but it hasn't shipped yet. We will end up moving it because my order has already shipped. I'll show you that in just a few minutes. So for starters, labels. This is follow-up. You can create whatever labels that you want. You have party order, mention the opportunity, previous host, club, Scentsy.com. So if a customer places an order on your website, you can click Scentsy.com. This is the follow-up communication. Facebook Marketplace, random mystery boxes if you do mystery boxes. I also added Disney, Marvel, Star Wars, Harry Potter, because I want to be able to keep track of customers that like that kind of stuff and sort them easily. There may be a better way to do that, but right now that's what I'm doing. So we're going to click on Scentsy.com. If you know your customer loves, let's say Just Breathe or Jamie Time or whatever else is out, this glacier water stuff or whatever the fragrance or whatever your customer likes, I would put notes in here, just like you would have done on Amy. You would have added those notes about your customer. So, I'm going to add that note about this customer. You can add dates or whatever you want to in these custom fields. I haven't yet, because I'm still learning and still processing Trello for myself. So this is just the basics. All right, right here where it says Trello attachments, I attached my weekly glance board. So that way, whenever this week comes around for me to follow up with them or do whatever I need to do with them, it'll be at my weekly glance. And how I did that is I clicked on attachment, Trello, and it was right here before I created this template. It was right here at the bottom. And I clicked on it and it automatically attached it right there. These are customer tasks. There's a checklist button right up here, checklist. To create a checklist on your card, you would title it whatever you want and then click add. And once you do that, this stuff will be blank. There will be nothing here except for this button right here that says add an item. You would click that and add whatever you wanted to be checked off. So mine are thank you mail sent, shipping info sent, first month mail follow-up, my follow-ups until the 6-month follow-up. You can also put dates to remind you, and that's what I've done. This one needs to change. So this one I have as August the 8th. So my monthly mail, I mail out around the 1st of the month, whether it's the last day of the previous month or the 2nd day of that month. I mail it out at the very, very beginning of the month. So it should be in my customer's hands roughly a week later, so 7 days. So it should be there by the 8th of the month. So I have a reminder to remind me on August the 8th to follow up to see if they got their mail that I mailed to them on the 1st. I'm going to change this one because this is not correct to October the 8th because that is my 3rd month. And then I have a 6-month follow-up if they do not order between the 1st and the 3rd month. If they reorder, everything starts back over, but you do not have to add that customer in there again. You'll just add their order information, and we're getting ready to go there. And this box right here is where I add customers' order information. I go to the workstation. And I take a picture of this right here. I use a snipping tool right here, snipping tool, and I just cut that out. I save it to my computer and I upload it right here. I click on that paperclip computer. There is my photo. And I always make order date and the date that the order was placed as the file name for my picture. And I'll show you why. It just makes it a lot simpler. All right, so it's in there. Then I'm going to click save. And there it is. Order date 7/6/2022. If I click on that, I can see what was ordered on that date. Super simple. I think that is all on this portion. Oh, no, I got to do tracking. I forgot. All right, so there are things in Trello called power-ups. They are great little tools that help you. I'm going to exit out of this for just a moment. If you click on power-ups right here, you can add different things that will help you in Trello. So I have the package tracker. All I did was I clicked add power-ups. Typed in ship package tracker. Can't even talk. And I added that to Trello. It would have this little add button. I clicked on it and added it. So now, I got to fix that too. All right, so I don't like this right here being on top of my card. You see the difference between this and this? It just takes up a lot more room, and I want things to be compact. So I take that off. Remove cover. Did that, exit. All right, so back to tracking. I click on track package. I go to my order. Oops, wrong one, sorry. Put it in the tracking information and the date that it was ordered. Order date 7/6/2022. Select my carrier, which is going to be FedEx, and I click track. Guess what, guys? It automatically populates it. How amazing is that? You could also do this if you mail out packages of Happy Mail, like the ones with the tracking number. You can do that the same way, but you can label it Happy Mail or Thank You Mail, whatever you want to name it. That way you know when it's delivered to them and you can follow up with them on that. All right, so that is all here. I'm going to go out. All right, so since this has already been delivered, I'm going to slide it over. I click and drag over to here. And then that's where everything starts like everybody else's. As you can see, you can tell 2 of 6 checklist items have been done. I'll have a reminder on August the 8th. It is connected to another board, has 2 attachments, and it has some notes in there, comments. So every time I complete a task for one of these, I will move it to the second month, or I will move it back over to pre-delivery. Let me scroll up. There we go. To pre-delivery and start the whole process back over with a new order. I know it's not the same as Amy, but we will make it work. And it's also connected to the calendar. So if I click up here on calendar power up, I'm going to scroll down to August here. And you can see all the things that I have already scheduled for August the 8th. These are my follow-ups. Checklist items. all the things that I have to do. Same thing for September. See if I can get it to scroll. Sometimes I have an issue with my laptop. So September the 8th, things to do. I've got to fix this one. That's incorrect, but things to do. October. And then all the way to December because that's, or January, because that's going to be my 6-month follow-up if people don't order. If they order, like I said, it starts all the way back over to the very beginning. But that is where I'm at right now. My weekly glance looks like this. I haven't done anything with this yet. But it should auto-populate as my calendar fills up. It should automatically populate there. It should. So that is how I'm using Trello. I hope this was helpful to you. It's new to me and we will see how it goes. That's all I can say. But we can't let Amy's discontinuance, I guess. I'm not sure exactly how to say it. Amy's closure to affect our business. We have to keep going. We have to keep following up because fortune is in the follow-up. So many times I've received people tell me, oh, I'm glad you followed, or I'm glad you contacted me because I've kept meaning to order this bar of wax or whatever. So follow-up is helpful to your customers. So make sure you're doing it. But that is all I have to say about Trello. If y'all have questions, I will try to help you guys out. My best advice is go to YouTube. There is a ton of information about Trello on YouTube, other than my little basic video that I just shared with you guys. So I hope y'all have a great day and we'll talk soon. Bye, y'all.